I don't think you'll see Rangers take the foot off the gas one bit. Just since the start of the season, I just see it, I keep using the word, there's just a total different mindset about Rangers at this moment in time, and it was like that for the first game of the season, and he's continued that. And listen, I always say I don't think they've got the deserved credit, Rangers. I think they've been fantastic. You just need to look, 15 wins at home, 2 goals conceded in the league. That is an unbelievable achievement for me.
Do you not think they've had the credit?
No, I don't think they've got enough. I think too much it's been on us. Celtic have not been great this season. I really do.
No, I agree with Craig. I think Celtic gets spoke about because they have been so good for so many years, and the fall has been massive this year in every department, on and off the pitch. But the thing that's impressed me most about Rangers is, as I said before, 13 points behind last year. They never just went and done the easy option and splashed loads of money, Paul, to go and get big players and to try and save it. They actually went and worked hard in the training ground. You know, they've done the recruitment, they've done their due diligence on players that fitted that system. And Steven Gerrard went and looked at where they needed improved, and they've worked on it massively. That was in defence, Paul, off the ball, and that's where Steven Gerrard especially, I think he's improved massively as a manager. I know Fergie talks about the mentality of the players, but I think his mentality as a manager's changed. He no longer waits till 70 or 80 minutes to make a change. You hear him at the Dundee United game, he was saying get to half time, and then he was going to change at half time if Rangers never scored the 2 goals. I think he's improved massively as a manager, and I think that's transferred into his players as well.
Barry, how good are they at the moment, would you say? And did we see that the other night in Europe? I mean, the record there is absolutely superb.
Yeah, I'll be honest, domestically, over the past month I have seen them play better. There has been a slight dip, but during that slight dip in form, they've still produced results. They had the disappointment one a couple of weeks ago at Hamilton, where it's probably the worst I've seen them. And I just love the honesty that comes out of the dressing room. You've seen first and foremost Alan McGregor saying it's no good enough. He used another word, rubbish. And listen, I think that relates to the Rangers fans. That's guys coming out and being honest. You heard the manager, it's not going to happen, they're not going to accept that. There's got to be standards at a club like Rangers, and they've set standards this year, and they need to continue that until the end of the season. They're still flying high in Europe. Hopefully they get a good result on Thursday night. And they've got 3 games to seal the league. They've got Livingston, as you mentioned, Paul, St Mirren, and Celtic away. I don't think they'll take the foot off the gas, even if they do win it after that 3rd game. I think the standards will stay there, and they'll continue and try and get to the end of the season, and then the big test is the following season.
He's been a lot more ruthless this year as well, Fergie. I think, you know, in terms of Morelos last year, if Morelos had maybe disciplinary, he'd go straight back into the team. I think he's dealt really well with him this year, where if he has done something wrong, Gerrard says, okay, if you maybe want to go away or you want to act like that, you're not going to play for 3 or 4 weeks.
He put him, after the Dundee United game, he came back and he sat in the stand. I think since the Hibs game, Rangers have missed him. Me and you have said it on countless occasions on this show. Rangers needed him back in, and you've seen the difference on Thursday night. Never scored, but he still brings a hell of a lot to that Rangers team. And even yesterday, I thought he had a slow start to the game, like most of the players, the first 30 minutes. But he's key to what Rangers do, and they've had big performances. I think Craig mentioned the first half hour, a couple of saves from Alan McGregor. That's what you get for him. Big performances again for Stephen Davis, who we keep talking about him as well. He's been excellent. So overall, it's been a good season, but they need to continue it.
Play Go Radio Glasgow.